Hey, this is Gary King here. So we decided to do a little video on some mills that are very close to where we live. Now, part of the reason for doing this is when the old nonsense kicked off in 2020, and we've done various videos about characters involved with all of that, which many people have also covered, of course. You know, the things that we found out during that time, and also because of that time, lead on to so many different subjects, as you all know, those that listen to these kind of things. And of course, one of them is the old world buildings and structures. And there's some great sites out there that cover all of that. You know, Jared Boosters, Chris at Old World Exploration, John Levy, of course, and so on. As everybody said, you know, you need to look around you and see what's around you. Do a little bit of research, and you'll be amazed at what you can find. So we've been interested in this for quite some time now, and we've been out and shot loads of videos and stuff that we haven't had a chance to put up yet. But this one in particular, so I went on this hike with my brother to Rocamadour. Now, Rocamadour is very, very famous here in France. I'll put a link to the pages and everything where you can find out about the town itself. But there's a hike that goes to, I can't remember whether it goes to the east, but anyway, or the west, whatever. But there's a hike, and Neil's done it a few times, and he took me up there to show me these mills that are in this gorge. Try and work out how on earth they were able to build these things where they built them. You'll see there's some audio with it. It might not be that great because it was raining at the time, or it started raining, but these mills are absolutely fantastic. And there's one in particular which I always said would look great in your back garden with a pond, like a lake, small lake pond. But to try and work out how they were able to build these, why they built them there, I mean, it's a fair old walk from where these mills are to Rocamadour. You can't even, you couldn't get, there's no way you could get a cart down there or anything to move stone of this size, but it's there and it's really interesting. So I'll add a little bit more to this as it goes along so that you can see the basically where the area is and so on. But anyway, for those that are interested in this kind of stuff, once again, the narrative tells you a story which is so ridiculous, even the story to do with Rocamadour. And of course, Rocamadour is a UNESCO heritage site. Those wonderful people there that would never lie to anybody, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoy this. It's not very long, and we'll catch you again soon. So we're out at Rocamadour here, or a fair way from Rocamadour in the valley, and Neil's brought me down to show me, as you can see, where it looks like we're in the jungle, but you can see that there's a wall here, and we're in the middle of nowhere, right? There's a wall there. Now look at the stones in that wall, and I think further up there you can probably see there as well is all wall, right? Okay, and then over here is another building that you can see, and then there was a wall here, and you can see the wall all the way around it, and you can see where we are. We're in the middle of nowhere. So maybe this was like there was a bridge here at some time, like a bridge house or something. But like I said, you can see here as well, I won't go down in case I fall in, that's the wall this side as well. So interesting as we continue, and then there's the wall all there as well. And if you could see where we are and how long, I mean, look at the trees, you know, very interesting. This is just one place. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, let me have a look before I pick up my bag. You can see the corner. Yeah. So this is all built into the rock here. Here we go. Into this rock. but as you can see, all very overgrown. Ooh, I wonder if... Yeah, the wall carries on along here as well. There. So here we are. We've just come along from that wall. Got a couple of pictures to slot in. But look at this. Look where we are. Again, we've got, probably see through there, massive, high. And again, look, you got the archway down there. So that's been buried. That's been buried. You wouldn't build an arch down there. It's not necessary. There's no point. All a bit dodgy this, so we won't go too far in here. But again, look at the pieces of stone there. That piece of stone, the bottom of the window there. You see the archway? Yeah. Buried archway. It's got the name of it here. Then we can see the water here. We'll go across the bridge. It was also constructed at some point in time. And look at the rocks, the stones that were used there. Really nice place. This would be great at the bottom of the garden. But you know, what was this? Was this a water mill around there at some point? But we are in the middle of nowhere. There is nothing here. Except up the back there, you can see how that goes up there. And be careful you don't fall off here and fall in, but yeah. Again, massive pieces of stone, cornerstone. And there's no roadway here or anything, so somehow those stones were moved. Look, the one just under the limb of the branch there is immense. Huge piece of stone. All at right angle. Right. Now how did they move all that? So, of course, now we're being told by people that used to believe that this was all done quite differently, but oh yeah, men in horse and carts did all this. I still find that very hard to believe, whatever way you look at it. But great spot. I mean, if you had that at the bottom of the garden, you'd swim in there, mate. It'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? But look at those chunks of stone that have been put there. Yeah. So here we are again, arse end of nowhere, right? Okay, you can see that used to be some kind of turn thingy there, and then all this down here, and look where we are. You can see where we are, right? Okay, there's the doorway coming in, wall built, everything built in, and that's what we got above. So, how they do that, right? Well slippery around here as well. One of them. Yeah. So we've got the waterfall here, beautiful, right? Big old lines in the stone. Obviously that's a lot newer up there, but as we said, very slippery, so we've got to be a bit careful here, like all this. Right? How did you get in here and do this? There's no paths. The only thing that we can say is that the terrain was different and something happened. Something happened. Here we go, look at this. Something happened. And it was perhaps a little bit easier to do this kind of thing then, when the ground was different. You know, I mean, this is in the wall. I don't know how old this little bridge part is, but see, I'm actually using a proper camera, not a dumb phone, to do this. And again, that piece of stone alone there, holding all that stone up, right? Look at this place.
So we're near Rocamador. Now they've put metal under there now. Right, look at this. All built into the... And you got to ask the question why. You know, like look at this. You see how this comes down? Right. And then goes down and through the step. So focus in, here we are again. Right, you've got to ask the questions why? Why is this here? How was it put here? A lot of wood in the window supports, the headers supports. You know, archway, and then you go down through here. But you can't see, but that's all underground. Once again, quick look round. How and why? And this just continues all the way around. These are apparently the original millstones, right? That's a one-piecer and this is made out of bits. So then we've got this massive, look at this. Now you tell me in your wildest imagination how on earth they build something like this. And look where we are. Right,
the old oven there.
Yeah, got the old oven here, the old bread oven, see? And another building here. But when you come and look at the blocks, the way the water's been funneled down here, down through here, that is an immense amount of work and an immense amount of stone to move in an area where it's like this. There are basically no roads or paths or anything.
None of it's concrete, really.
Yeah, and there's no tarmac. It's just a hiking route. But that there is particularly. I mean, look at it. Now it's just starting to drizzle.
That's fine.
But look at this, and it's all cut away underneath as well. See? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Those stones are got to be, well, that corner one there, that's got to be a ton. Easily a ton, that one there. So we're taking a little bit of a closer look. So, you know, this is a 45-degree angle here, right? They bothered to make a 45-degree angle. Hopefully nothing will fall down and crack me on the head. So look at this, this is sat on top of the original stone. Right. Now, I think a lot of this has been rebuilt because this is new wood here. They put wood in, right? But obviously there were doors here. Now, like I said, you've got to ask the question, why and how? You know, I mean, this is been rebuilt. You can see it's been rebuilt, or they've taken out and put in new wood at some point during the proceedings. Oh, you know, because this is a sort of touristy walkway. But I mean, these parts on this building over here, as I just said, you know, the cornerstones alone are just immense. Okay, I mean, if you look at that, that's got to be like 90 centimeters long by 50. That one's even bigger. And then of course, again, the old telltale of the arches, you see. You've got the arches. Had to build the arches, nothing. No cement holding this together, no mortar. And then the corner, as I've just pointed out, my brother got the old level out last time he came down here. The corner's perfectly plumb, hasn't moved at all. And then this has all had to be put in to create this dam to run through. However long ago, I don't know. But just the amount of work that went into doing this. And we're in a little valley here. As I said, you know, it's real dodgy coming in. And we're going back out. So this is basically the route to Rocamador. And of course this is now a National Heritage Site. Of course it is. They don't want you looking around, do they? But there you go. So that's our other little bit here. And it looks to me like, I can't quite see, but maybe there was something that came out there, like an arch of some kind maybe there, or maybe that's just a tree, I don't know. But there we go. Absolutely amazing. In the arse end of nowhere. Horse and cart time again. Knights of old, apparently. Or whatever. There we go.